trying to quantify all the things that have happened since President Trump has been elected. And it was freaking, when he got elected, the reaction was so crazy beyond anything I had ever seen before. And I thought, that's a really extreme reaction. No one was accepting the results. The election, the thing that Hillary said, you have to accept the election results as it's a threat to our democracy. And then as soon as she loses, she does the exact same thing. And then the riots and just total pandemonium all over the place. I'm thinking, golly, I get it, you lost the election, but this is like suicide. I mean, what is these people doing? I know they're nuts, but I didn't imagine they're that damn nuts. Because, let's just kind of review all the things that have happened since President Trump has been elected. We've had basically Hollywood. It's I'm not sure what's going to be left of it, because people are going down left and right because of the vile, evil things they do. And it's the same with our government. Probably half of our government, eventually, it will come out that they're either pedophiles or taking kickbacks or whatever crime. And it could be just about anything. It was one thing when we have always known they were crooks, but to have it come out, I don't think any of us really thought it could be that bad. Flying to Pedophile Island, on the Lolita Express, and the Luciferian stuff, the spirit cooking, and it's stuff that's beyond anything I could have imagined. So what else have we had? We've had basically ESPN is pretty much done. They're laying out people left and right. The NFL, I think, is going to die out unless they can save themselves somehow. But I don't see it happening. Okay, so then there's the Las Vegas shooting. When was the last time you heard anything about the Las Vegas shooting? Not in a long time. Biggest shooting in American history. Nobody even talks about it anymore. Why? Why not? You can't get a straight answer. That thing is so obviously Stephen Paddock was the patsy. Whoever actually shot all those people, and there were more than one, obviously. I think they may have been 2 to 4 people that were opening fire. Now, how did those people get completely covered up? There's a total blackout on it, nothing. Well, you can only do that if you're on the inside. The only way you can do that is you've got to be able to intimidate the sheriff's department, and you've got to be able to intimidate the media to not report on it. And that's exactly what's happened. And the only people with that kind of power are those in the alphabet agencies of our government, or the deep state, if you will. You will not say anything, or we will do X. And since those people know damn well that these people are evil and they will do it, they don't say anything. That's why people always say, conspiracy, if this was really a conspiracy, you'd have to have all these people be quiet and somebody would spill the beans and blah, blah, blah. If they come to you and say, if you say anything, we'll kill you and your family, you're not going to say a damn thing. Or they get you to sign a non-disclosure agreement. They can do it right now. They do it all the time. They say, we're going to come in and search your house, and if you say anything about it, we'll put you in prison. We have a gangster government. It's not even legitimate. It's just who has the bigger gang, whoever has the most guns, and whoever does the most extreme thing, then that's the person in charge. And that's what we have. That's what our government is right now. And the thing is, it's been that way for a long time. We just didn't realize how bad it was. What else we got? I'm looking at michaelray.com right now to see what I posted to kind of see if how much I'm getting it right. Antifa. It looks like their funding has kind of dried up and they went away. We'll see. All right. So Seth Rich, looks like Seth Rich. It was Seth Rich who was the leaker. And as of today, that is still, and I posted that 6 months ago, and it's still true. All right, so I got some about the opioid epidemic and painkillers. Yeah, a lot of good stuff on there. But here's kind of the main thing I don't know if anybody's kind of thought of. If, and it's not really an if, this is absolutely. Think about the fact now that Trump has been elected and all these things are coming out. Now, what does that tell you? That means that every politician, president, and most likely 90% of every congressman that in your lifetime that you've ever been familiar with or has represented your district or so on and so forth were nothing but a bunch of knucklehead criminals. Why? Because that same machine has just kept flowing ever since they killed JFK. Ever since that time, I don't know, with the exception of Ronald Reagan, that all those people that you thought were going to get you out of a war or was going to help you with your taxes or was going to do whatever, they were never going to do a damn thing for you. They don't care. They don't care. It's their club, at least they thought it was, and the jig is up now, but it just shows you they didn't give a damn about you. They don't care about you. They stand up there and they lie to us, and we know they're lying, but what else can we do? But now we know. You need definitive proof. You see, now that Trump's president, things are getting done. Things are getting shaken up. And even though everybody's pushing back on him, even the Republican Party, 99% of the media, everything, he's still won the election, and he's still shaking things up and getting things done. Now, they're blocking him as much as they possibly can. It's kind of like, you pulling a kid along and they're kicking and screaming, But what does that tell you? That means that guy is the first president that has ever gone in there in a long time, maybe since JFK, has gone in there and was going to do the right thing. And evil people do not like good people. And like a cross to a vampire, they flipped. But that just proves who they are. Spirit cooking. These people are the lowest of the low. They're pedophiles. They are absolute devil-worshipping pieces of crap. So, this video is just kind of an update, I guess. There are so many things going on that I'm having a hard time just kind of keeping up with it. And I'm trying to kind of quantify it in my mind and say, where are we right now? It's just so much. What's the next thing? What's the next shoe to drop? What's going to happen next? And now you notice that the left all of a sudden leaves all women who have been accused or have accused a man of somehow of sexual harassment. Never when Bill Clinton was doing it. Never. They only did it. They only took it serious once the Clintons were no longer relevant. And then, and only then, they were like, okay, we're sure they're out. We're sure they're out. Okay, yeah, now we believe women. So we're going to do that now. And so, like a bunch of Jacobins, they are just eating their own. Bye bye, Matt Lauer. Bye bye, the rest of you, just pieces of garbage. And so don't believe this crap that they just all of a sudden they love women. All of a sudden they believe women. Hillary Clinton, she didn't believe. She executed these people's character, and not until the Wicked Witch was dead did these cowards come out and go, well, yeah, now we can talk freely. Where you been for the last 20 years, 30 years? It's ridiculous. All right, we'll leave it at that so that this doesn't get really, really long, but just drives me nuts.